Two blondes walked into a bar.
Three, two, one. Here we are.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Did you like that intro? I feel so official that we have an intro.
So pretty, isn't it?
It's pretty, and it's really cute.
It's pretty
really
and
cute.
badass, like all rolled into one.
All of the above, I would have to agree. And I'm like, wow, I've made it. We've made it. We have an intro.
What? I know. With our voices,
God.
Our names, our
everything,
podcast.
Our podcast. It's so good. I'm really obsessed with all of this, and we episode 2. Here we are. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1.
We enjoyed it.
We loved it. Yeah. I listened to it. I cackled a couple times.
I did too. We had some good material in there. I'm a little worried about being able to recreate the magic again.
No, we've got this. The magic is there, girl. The magic is there. We've got this. Yes.
It's a chemistry that you and I have.
It's just, oh my gosh, did you see my straw just got stuck in my lip gloss? Oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. Okay, but speaking of, what are you drinking today? What tumbler you got?
What am I drinking, or what am I drinking out of? I felt like today has been a little bit of a shit show, so I am doing my little welcome. I'm going classic and old school with my welcome to the shit show, and I have a little Tito's and tonic. It's 3:00. We talked about this. Like
I love that, and you know that coral color. That's the coral color, right?
This is the coral.
Orange?
Yes.
Coral,
it's coral
is one of my favorite tumbler colors. Like it just does something to me. Whenever I get a coral tumbler, I'm just like, it just excites me. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty.
It is so pretty. I am using, I rarely use these, the metal straw.
I was just going to say the stainless steel.
I know. Oh, yeah, the stainless steel. Yeah, that's what it's called. Because I felt like a little variety, and they don't have a coral straw, actually, is the entire reason why I chose the stainless steel straw, because we don't have a coral colored straw, and you know how I like to match my stuff. So, but I worry that I'm going to break a tooth when I take a sip. So I have to move very slowly, hold the straw in place.
Yes.
And then slowly and carefully put my lips over.
This is starting to sound like your blog post from last week. This is starting to...
I was watching your face the whole time, waiting for your reaction. And you were just like,
where's she going with this? So I am a little mismatched today because
you don't care about the color in the straw.
I don't really care about it, but I know it bothers some of our who's. So I do try to coordinate. I know, I'm so sorry, but we don't have a black straw, obviously. My clear white straw, I don't know where it is. Honestly, I'm in the process of, I have no idea where half the things are. And I was like, okay, black and pink. I like the colors together, but because it's officially October, you guys.
You should have used the orange straw.
I couldn't find that one either. I'm like,
oh my God.
You know what? No, I think.
Do you need me to come over there and help you like organize?
I am the most disorganized person you will ever meet in your life. Ask my boyfriend. I am like, I have like an artist mindset and just like clothes and things are everywhere. And I'm just very disorganized, but I believe they're in my dishwasher right now. Cause I just did. And I think I put them on the top shelf, the straws. So I think that's where my orange and my clear one are. But anyways, because it's October, I love Hocus Pocus. I love that movie. So I'm using, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus in my 20-ounce tumbler. So excited. But are you a fan of like Halloween movies?
No, Halloween's not a big holiday for me. It's not a big one. I live in a place where, you know, like when you watch any of those Halloween movies or any movies that have anything to do with Halloween or October or anything, and you see the trick-or-treating scenes and the streets are full of people. That's what my neighborhood is. It is, I get probably about 800 trick-or-treaters every year. 800 trick-or-treaters. Yeah. And I'm on the lower end because I'm further.
Do you have to get?
Oh my gosh. I am at Costco every day in October, I buy hundreds and hundreds of dollars with, and it was so funny. My first year here, I knew the reputation because I had come to this neighborhood before I bought my house. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to live in this neighborhood. And my first year, my mom and I, you sit on the front porch. You don't actually like have people ring your doorbell. You make a party out in the driveway. The entire neighborhood sits on their driveways, and we all drink and we all dress up and we pass out candy. And I told my mom, and I said, 1 piece of candy per kid. And she goes, don't be so stingy. And so, you know, when it's early and like 4:00 in the afternoon, like the little toddlers come through and they're so cute and they're not going to eat any of this candy because mom and dad are going to eat it all. So they come through with their little Cinderella dresses on, and my mom's like handing them 2 or 3 pieces of candy because they're so cute. And I'm like, Mother, one piece. And she's like, you're so stingy. And then all of a sudden, like 6:30, this wall of people show up and she's like, oh my God. And so it was like one piece of candy and we ran out because she like overindulged the beginning kids.
How exciting though. So my mom is a school teacher. And so she actually, because she loves Halloween so much, and like bless her soul for wanting for being okay with her students knowing where she lives, but she actually promotes them coming to my home in New Hampshire to trick or treat. And she gives them a free homework pass if they come to the house.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. So we get really into it. I just remember as a kid, my mom always decorating the outside and inside of the house with like Halloween stuff. And I've always been into it, but I'm not super into the scary movies, like the scary, like horror
movies.
Chainsaw Massacre and but like Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, Teen Witch. Do you remember Teen Witch?
I don't.
Girl, that came out in like the 80s.
I remember the TV show Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
That too. I will always binge a good Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I liked her.
Yes.
Oh, Bewitched is going really old school.
Yes, I loved watching Bewitched because that was on like Nick at Night, I think, when I was a kid. So I would watch that. But any of those I'm obsessed with. I just really love. And of course, Hocus Pocus. Did I already say that one?
You did, like 3
I said
times.
it earlier, but three times. Okay.
Just keep going with it.
Just
How much do you love those Sanderson
They love the Sanderson sisters. Yes. And because the movie takes place in Massachusetts, which is like Salem, Massachusetts, which is close to where I live. So, represent New England.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, but my straw does match our head.
Oh, your straw does.
So it's
I
not
love these
actually,
headsets.
Me too. I
really
just feel so official. I feel like we're about to DJ any second.
I feel like a little.
Yes.
If you can't see me and you can just hear that, I did my best impersonation of like scratching the records.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It
sounds
so
more like
good.
a scary cat that got its tail stuck in the door or something. But that was my attempt.
What shirt are you wearing today?
Guess what? Chicken butt. This is one of my favorites. I wore it last week too.
I feel like you have a lot of chicken shirts because you have one that also says, what is it? The Peckers one?
I have 2 versions of the long sleeve and a tank top of just a girl who loves Peckers for both seasons, winter and summer. And I have a hat that says, Rise and Shine Mother Cluckers. And I have another t-shirt, just a t-shirt that is a chicken, but it has it's like color printed and it has like the flowers, like colorful flowers inside the chicken. Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about.
What it is about me and the chicken stuff. I love the chicken stuff. I don't have chickens.
That's so funny.
I feel like I need a chicken.
But I think honestly, if you have that much chicken apparel from Piper Lou, you should definitely have your own little farm.
I feel like I should.
Yeah. I mean, why not? I don't own any of our chicken stuff, I have to say, but I am wearing, I know you can't really see, but just a girl with sass working on that ass.
Working on that ass.
Because lately I feel like all my workouts I've been doing are really targeting the booty. And I don't mean to. Like I'll click on like arms and cardio and it's like, really get those squat ladies, really get, and I'm like mid squat and I'm like, I thought I clicked on arms today. Like I don't want to be working on my butt. Like I already feel like the booty is getting pretty big, It's like I don't need a kitchen table because like I got this thing back there, but I'm not complaining, but I'm just like, I don't need it any bigger. We need to work on the other things. So I don't know. But anyways,
that
yes,
is
I'm working
totally the trend now. Like a
big booty.
Big booty is like the thing. Like my daughter strives to give herself a bigger booty. No, like that's what she wants.
Butts have been in for a while. And I was just super excited that even though I wasn't blessed in the chest area, that, I did have a booty to flaunt. And then just so it happens, my boyfriend happens to be more of a chest man. And I'm like, oh, you got a girl with a rockin' booty right here. No, he loves me regardless. But I'd never really been like with a boob guy. And I always just was like, okay, cool. I got my butt. And then I'm like, damn it. Oh, well. Sorry.
So do you like padded bra it up to like give a little push and a little like,
I mean, honestly, since quarantine, bras have really been out the window. And honestly, he'll be the first one to tell you if we go out and I have to put on like a bra to walk into society, I usually like just take it off in the car on the way home because I'm like, oh, I just can't. I just can't.
So all of the magic is gone now between you two. You guys, you don't even put on the front any longer of trying to like. No.
I know, bless his soul. I'm just in Piper Lou all the time, wearing a sports bra. Or if I'm honestly, in one of our Piper Lou t-shirts, no bra. I've gone live many a times just in my t-shirt and no bra. I did that on Friday night. And
I remember when you first started and you did a TikTok and I'm like, I don't think she's wearing a bra.
Girl, I so remember that TikTok. Oh my gosh.
I think it was a bathroom one.
It was. It's so funny that you bring that up because I did the TikTok and it required some very precise editing. And after the TikTok was over, I sent it to my mom and I was like, can I post this? Is this inappropriate? And she was like, no, it's fine. And then I think I posted it and I showed my boyfriend. He was like, I mean, you're showing the world your kibbles and bits there, but I was like, well, it's out there. I'm like, it's out there. I don't know what to do. So yes, if you guys want to check out our TikTok, it is somewhere in there. Have at it. It
is at the very beginning of when you said, see, I didn't know you well enough to actually be like, girl, are you wearing a bra or no? Because I don't think you are. And
it was
so I didn't ask, but I did think about it. I'm like, I don't think she is.
I was not. I was not.
And yes, it was a little chilly in there, I think.
Yeah, I think there was a little pokage. I was like,
I think do I hate it? Were flashing. I don't. The high beams
were flashing, and I was like, I'm just gonna rock this and just see what happens. That's so funny you brought that up because I literally thought about it for 2 days. I was like, do I take it down? Do I not? Do I? I don't know. I was like, you know what? They're boobs. It's all good. It's all good. But that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. So funny. I feel like there was another blooper. Actually, speaking of bloopers, we just had a blooper.
Oh my God. We did.
We have frequent bloopers when we're filming, but we were really trying to get our supporters. If you guys want to be a supporter for Piper Lou, you can always click that button. It's on a lot of our underneath a lot of our videos on Facebook. And our supporters, we were trying to have them join the podcast live, to be in the comment section. And they all of a sudden they started popping on camera with us. And we were like, oh, what's happening?
Wait, that wasn't supposed to happen. No, I think it's a really cool feature to have where because, we record the podcast, the audio, we record the video of it, and to have them be able to have a radio show, have them live interact with us. I thought that was a very cool feature. I was not intending for them to actually be on camera with us, and neither were they, which was hysterical because they're like, oh, can you see me?
It ended up being a really fun 20 minutes of just chilling with our supporters and just, seeing what tumblers they liked and just kind of having a good old time. But that was a little bit of a blooper, but we got through it. And it was great. It was fun to meet them. It was so fun. I love meeting our who's.
Yeah. I know. I do too. I do too. I've really enjoyed, so I actually did one more meetup in person than we did. We did one in North Carolina. We did one in Nashville. And then I did one in Southwest Florida. And I like meeting up with our followers and our supporters.
It's so great. It's so great meeting everybody and also putting a face to the names that we see so frequently on Facebook when we're interacting with everybody.
Right.
Because one of the supporters that popped in and she said her name, we were like, oh, we talk to you all the time,
Yes.
Because it's so hard. You see a little profile picture in the corner, but then when you're actually meeting someone in person or seeing them via this, device or Skype or whatever, it's very cool. It's very cool to see everybody. But yeah, so I mean, are we still doing? Do you want to do some fishbowl-y questions?
It's right here. I think we should at least let's do one. I didn't add any. Ready. I didn't add any from last week, so let's see what we got. There's still ones from before.
Mm-hmm.
And as Megan said last week, if you have any comments you want or questions you want to stick in the fishbowl for us to answer, let us know, and we will add them.
And it can be scandalous. We don't hold back.
Well, I mean, we got into a really weird boob conversation last week. I don't know what happened with that.
We did.
That was hilarious. I was actually listening to that laughing about it. I thought that was very funny.
Yes.
Okay. So, worst pickup line that's been used on you.
Oh my gosh. I have to go back to my Bumble and my Hinge days. And did you ever do online dating?
No, I'm not I tried it once and I'm not an online dater.
Okay. Yeah, it sucks, but when you're bored. I was like hopping on and off of it. Thank God I met my boyfriend like not via an app. Not that it's bad, but I was so sick of the apps. I was like, oh my God, is there hope? And if you guys are listening out there and you're on the apps and you're getting frustrated, I promise you there is hope. But what were you going to say, Annie? You had a light bulb moment.
I was going to say, actually, when we were in Nashville, we were having a conversation about online dating, and you had a really cheesy pickup line that you would use when you would match. So they'd swipe and you'd swipe, and then you guys would match, and then you would have on Bumble, the girl has to make the first contact, right?
Yes, I
and
totally
you had
remember
the
this.
cheesiest freaking line that you would offer up, and I think only a very special guy would be like, "Oh yeah, she's the one." It's like these guys are on there thinking they're gonna get some ass, and instead they get this message from Megan.
Okay, guys. So yes, on Bumble, the girl makes the first move. So I like to be funny. It's like, if you can't get my personality, then I don't want any. I don't want any. So yeah, I'm going to come in. I'm going to be cheesy. You're talking to the girl that loves Hallmark movies. So and you guys know, if you're on online dating, that if you swipe right, it's a yes. And if you swipe left, it's a no. So if I swiped right and I matched with somebody, then you get the go ahead to write a message. And I would say, thanks for taking a swipe in the right direction.
So when we're in Nashville, one of the girls that we were with pulls out her phone and she's on Bumble and she matched with someone and she's like, well, what should I say? And then Megan offers up that line and I'm like, oh my God, that is the cheesiest thing I've ever heard. We're totally using it.
Oh my God. I wonder if he ever responded. I don't think we know. Hopefully
I did know. No, I did follow up. Hold on.
Did he respond?
I feel like
he responded.
Is that the one where he responded and it was like a super weird, like, you're in my thoughts and prayers or something like that? It was like a really weird response that didn't match up with what she had said. And so
we were like, let's not follow up with that. We're done with that. But yeah, I mean, it's a good go-to, but you probably get some like weird ones. Like if you're out and about with your friends, do you get some weird ones?
Well, the most recent one I had was when I was out with the local Southwest Florida girls, and a guy came up, and I said this on a live recently as well, but a guy came up and he called me a MILF, and he tried like interjecting himself into the conversation. And then he's like, I don't know if anyone's ever told you you're a MILF. And I'm like, babe, I mean, come on, look at all this. Of course I've been told that before. Come on. And then he like leans in and whispers in my ear, but he was like so drunk. It was like the super loud whisper, where it's not a whisper any longer. And he's like, and I'd let you suck my dick anytime. And I'm like, I think we're done here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And did he have like potential before that?
He was like 25 man bun.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he had there was no like, oh, you're
25
cute.
man bun. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll like allow a little extra leeway if they're super cute or there's something really like that draws you to them. That was not the case with this one. No. Mm-mm.
There is a gap of like, where you can kind of be like, I'm going to give it a little bit of a pass. That one, not a pass. I will say, I was recently at this housewarming and we were talking about similar conversation, pickup lines, whatever. And my boyfriend and I were out to eat one day, and there was this he was a very old man, probably in his 80s, super drunk, just kept throwing back the beer. And he was sitting by himself, and I had to get up and go to the bathroom. And I was like, okay, this dude is like definitely gonna check me out on the way by. So I got up, I walked by him, and he was just like, nice butt. But the man was 85, right? So I was just, like, enjoy, good sir. Enjoy. He's also a veteran. So it's like, thank you for serving our great country. Enjoy this
you with my ass.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just kind of like those, but given that your situation, 25 man bun, and he said that, it's like, ew, bye, get away, get out of here. It just depends. It just depends on the situation, you know?
I agree. Yeah.
So it just, but other than that, there's probably a lot of like really bad ones. I just can't remember because they were just so like, ugh. I don't know. You guys let us know. What's like the worst pickup line you've ever had?
Yeah. I also did have, this is my worst date ever. And I'm going to condense. I'm not going to go through the whole story of the date. I'm just going to go to the very end. So this wasn't even a pickup line. Like we were actually on a date, but it was a terrible date. And he like reaches over and he runs his finger across my boob and says, obviously you're feeling cold. So why don't you let me warm you up? Now, here's the interesting thing about that. I don't have nipples because I'm a breast cancer survivor. So there's no, you had your headlights flashing on the TikTok. I never have headlights flashing. Like they will never, ever flash again. They're weird Barbie boobs. They're fantastic, but there is no headlight that is going to be like stand into attention, right?
And he did not know this, clearly.
And clearly, we're not going to share it on a first date, right? So he leans over, runs his finger over my nipple and says, it has to warm me up because obviously I'm cold. And I look down and I look at him and I'm like, yeah, we're done here. And I still didn't tell him, like, you know, why am I going to share that? I'm not going to like flash him and be like, really? There's nothing happening there. But yeah, so that, I mean, men can make some really, really, really stupid choices sometimes.
Oh my God.
When it comes to trying to like impress a girl.
The dumbest. And it's like, what? Ew. Oh, I can't. I'm so glad you're happy with someone and I have someone because I can't. I know. Oh my gosh, girl. You're just like, you're
glowy.
Glowy. You're glowy. Yes. So it's so fun. So date night was you had a very intimate date night last week.
I did.
Per your blog post.
Yes, I did.
That I read and put up. And I was just like, getting hot. I was like, oh my God. Like, am I there? Am I in the room? Like, what's happening?
I'm like, how much am I going to share?
You know, I say do it. I say, you know, I used to love, that was my favorite part of reading the Cosmo magazines. I would read Cosmo and then at the very end, they would have like this unfinished story, but it was like a very, like I was walking on the beach. It started off a little saucy and naughty. And then like, you know, I was always, because Cosmo, I was like probably in high school reading this. I was like, oh my God, this is so bad. But I would be so like into it.
But I love it so much.
I love it so much, you know? So funny. So funny. All right. Well, yeah, that was a really good fishbowl question.
That was. Let's do one more. Because my computer's about to die because we've been like on it for so long. So we're going to do one more.
I'm at 30% as well.
I'm getting low. So we're going to do one more. And it's already been 22 minutes. It's not like we're chinsing anybody out of some time here, you know.
You're getting low like Lil Jon.
Oh, yeah. Shorty got low.
Yeah.
All right. I'm too old for that. I'm not.
You're not.
Okay. When I say these 3 words, it's actually 4 words. It might actually be 5 words. I'm not sure if the last one is actually 1 or 2 words, but stay with me here.
Okay.
What do you think of? Long hair, shower, butt crack. Is butt crack 1 word or 2? So maybe it's long hair, shower, butt. So it's either 4 or 5 words. I'm not sure. Butt crack is 1 word or 2.
Long hair in your butt crack. Pulling out long hair in your butt crack. That's what I think about.
Right. If you have long hair, if any girl or guy, anyone who has had long hair, you take a shower, you wash your hair, and the hairs inevitably end up in your butt crack.
They do.
Every time.
They do.
And then like when you like flip your head over to dry your hair and stuff, and you can see like the long danglers hanging down there, so you have to pull those out. But sometimes you miss one, and then you put your panties on, and then you walk around throughout the day, and then you go to pee, and then there's one hanging there. So, but it's kind of worked its way up into the system. Yep. And so then you have to like grab it and give it a little tug and pull it out.
Yep. Yeah. It's a very satisfying feeling, I do have to say.
It is a good tingle.
But you have to really be careful because you don't want it to break, because then you got to go fishing.
Do you actually hold on? Do you actually fish for it? Like you stick a finger up there and like try and find a single solitary hair?
If the whole thing doesn't come out.
Well, does it come out when you poop?
I never poop. You know I have a problem.
I do.
Once a week if I'm lucky. Damn. I know it's a terrible situation. I really try. I take probiotics. It's terrible.
I don't.
But you know.
I'm still stuck on you sticking your finger up your butt trying to fish out a hair. Because I was just going with like the enjoyable tingle that when you grab it and you pull it out.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to like kind of get in there a little bit because you can kind of feel it, you know? Not like
You must
all
have
the
really
way.
thick hair.
I do.
No, I mean, individual strands are really thick. Like you're talking about like some twine feeling up there, and I'm talking about like, you know, like a little spider web feel.
No,
like
my
you can't
hair,
feel it.
this is some thick hair. This is some thick hair. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But we've all been there. We can all relate to this.
And it does feel good. Long hair,
it does.
shower, butt crack. That's all you can think of when you hear those 4 or if could be 5 words. We don't know.
Long hair, butt crack. 4 words?
Well, is butt crack 1 word?
I think it's 2. I'm going to go ahead and say it's 2. Should I Google it?
Those 5 words, that's what you think of.
Should I Google this? Yes. Wait, why? How are you getting 5?
Long hair, shower.
Oh, shower. I was missing
butt
shower.
Crack. So that's 5. If it's 5, if butt crack is 2 words. This is not interesting content right here, you guys.
It's not, but I am.
But we need to know.
I'm going to go ahead and say it is 2 words. However, buttocks is 1. But when I typed in butt crack into Google, so the government's going to be like, what is this girl doing? It did give me the official name for it, and it is intergluteal cleft.
That's your butt crack?
That is what it says. The intergluteal cleft, also known by a number of synonyms, including natal cleft, butt crack, and cluneal cleft, is the groove between the buttocks that runs from just below the. Okay, this is getting too in detail, but that is the official name for it.
What's the word again? What's the official name of it? Cleft.
Intergluteal cleft, which makes sense because it's like intergluteal cleft.
Yeah, it does make sense, but I'm going to stick with butt crack.
Yeah, because that just doesn't. The whole sentence just doesn't like.
No, long hair. I pulled a hair out of my gluteal.
Yeah, I pulled a hair out of my intergluteal cleft. That does not
sound even much
No,
fun.
it doesn't sound that satisfying. No, I agree with you on that. Yeah. Well, this was a great talk.
It was a good. It was a really good talk. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah, it's great. It's so great, and yeah, you know, every Wednesday we're here just providing lots of content about butts, boobs, and whatever else.
We seem to have a general topic about body hair of some sort. Last week, boob hair. Places. This week, intergluteal cleft hair.
You know,
you never know.
I can assure you after this podcast, someone is going to submit a design request that says intergluteal cleft somewhere.
Oh God, I hope so badly someone does.
I'm going to laugh so hard. I'm going to laugh so hard, but you know it's going to happen.
I can only hope.
But yes, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Two Blondes Walked Into a Bar. We're very excited about our intro, and please share this podcast and definitely comment and give us some more really fun, unrelated hair topics to pull out of the fishbowl. And we'll see you guys, hear you guys, be there for you guys next week.
Very soon. All right.
Bye.
Bye.